If you're thinking about being a YouTuber, you're in the right place. Why? Because I was in that same place about 2 weeks ago, and what I'm doing now is just sharing my journey. I'm documenting all the successes and things that were not too successful, and just hoping that all of that will help you as well. Now, I know the first thing that you're thinking about is, oh, do I have it in me to be a YouTuber? So let's start with that. You do. And no, this isn't just any pep talk. This is me. I've been a coach for 25 years. And the one thing that I have learned is that people are far more capable than they give themselves credit for. So if an idea has come to your mind that, could I do that? It means you could. You see, there's a reason why you aren't thinking about could I fly across the Atlantic on my own, grow my wings, or climb Mount Everest. Those are things you can't do. But if you've got an idea that maybe I can be a YouTuber, you can, and you will be successful. So that's point one. The second question that people have is, well, what is my content going to be about? Well, okay, if you've got a product that you want to market, that's a simple answer. You know what you want your content's going to be about. But if you don't have a product and you think, what will my content be about? So I'm going to say something which may sound really weird, but every person is actually a business. Think about it. I'll tell you the story of this friend of mine. She's a Hungarian, and one day she was making some Hungarian bread, so she made a video of herself and she posted it on YouTube and just left it there. And then about a year later, she came back to it and she found that she had now lots and lots of subscribers, lots of people viewing and liking that video, lots of people asking her for more recipes. So there you are, everybody has something special that they can share with people, and therefore everybody is a business. Now, if you're having problem identifying what your content could be like, I am going to be sharing a lot of posts which are more like coaching posts to help people identify their strengths, something that is special for them. So watch the space for more. But you do have content, all right? So that's number two. The third question that people have is, how do I get started on this journey? Now, I had this question too, but it's really very simple. If you think about any skill that you have, how did you learn it, right? For example, brushing your teeth. How did you learn that, and how did you become such an expert that you can do that now even without thinking? There are just two steps to it, right? Step one, someone shows you what to do. Step two, you practice and you practice and you practice till you become perfect. And of course, when you first started brushing your teeth, you must have been terribly messy. I know I was. Cringeworthy. And that's okay. But you keep practicing and you become better. Think about it. Anything that you have done in your life up till now, you've learned it this way. If you think you don't have that mindset, you do. That's how you learned how to walk, to brush your teeth. That's how you learned any language, drive a car. So you already have the ability in you to be successful on YouTube. Okay, so that is three. There's two steps to that. One is finding somebody who tells you what to do and then applying that and then practicing and practicing. In this day and age, finding someone who's going to tell you what to do is really simple. You've got YouTube that is full of it. You've got AI to help you. You can follow someone like me who is also on this journey to learn, so that we learn together from each other's mistakes. So there's a lot of content. My advice would be to pick up anything that you feel is right for you, and also just follow things that are simple, because sometimes people go to so many different places to learn something. Now there's a lot of information. That information hasn't been applied. Any information that's not applied is just noise. So they have this whole noise around them, and that's too overwhelming. So they back off and they stop doing that. All right. So find what works for you. Find something that is simple and easy to follow. Remember, it's a journey, so you can go on to more complex things as you move along. Okay, I would recommend, even if you have a YouTube channel, I would still recommend that you go and look at a few videos about how to set up a channel, just in case there's some feature that you've missed out. And it's kind of helpful to do. So do that. If you need any recommendations of some good videos on that, let me know in the comments below, and I will drop a few links for you to see. Good. So now you know that you can be a YouTuber, you know that you have content, and you know how you're going to get started on this journey, right? And then the fourth question that people have is, why should I do that? Okay, sometimes people are just very comfortable, or maybe they're just too busy because they are working. All right. Now, of course, being on YouTube is a big opportunity for earning money, right? But if that doesn't interest you, well, if you're looking, just kind of looking for some fun, or you want to, talk about your life, or you want to build your own community, or, you feel that there is something that you want to share, there is an opinion you want to share, you want your voice to be heard, so that you can make a change in this world, then YouTube is the place for you to be. I mean, look, there are about 22.8 billion views a month on the site. So you're really connected if you're on YouTube. So those are the reasons why you can be there. Why would me, as a holistic coach, why would I kind of encourage people to get on it? Well, see, the word holistic itself means, that there is this interrelatedness between me, my environment, my family, the society, the world as a whole. And I think YouTube is a fantastic platform to kind of look at those interrelationships and to play with those interrelationships. So I encourage people I'm coaching to get on YouTube. Plus, I think it is a really great opportunity for people to just speak authentically about things that they care about without being afraid of being judged. So it's a really good platform to do that. So guys, just let's get on, and if it interests you, let's work together and let's change this world.